And good afternoon, Bob and Debbie. Well, all 29 pages just dropped in the last hour. I just read them, and essentially they are a transcript of what was said word for word in Judge Fran Gull's chambers in Fort Wayne last month, when she essentially literally told defense attorneys Bradley Rozzi and Andrew Baldwin that they were grossly incompetent in their defense of Richard Allen. And this went back to a social media leak of sensitive crime scene information. Now, the judge said that the attorney said that they understood they were under fire because of that leak of information from Baldwin's office onto social media sites. And the judge chastised them for that leak, an earlier leak, and then what she felt were violations of a different gag order in spirit when they came out with a very vociferous defense of their client. Gull said that they were grossly incompetent. Those are the words that she used. The attorney said they felt under attack. They wanted to defend themselves in open court against that accusation, but Gull said that she was not confident that they could competently continue to represent Richard Allen. Allen wanted them on the case, said the attorneys, because they went into a back room and talked to him about these developments. But the judge said she would not jeopardize Allen's rights to a fair trial by having him testify in open court, that he still wanted his attorneys to defend him. And she didn't feel comfortable about bringing Allen into her chambers to tell her that in private, so she took the attorney's word for it that Allen still wanted them on the case. Rozzi said that he would submit his resignation. He said this verbally. He said he would put it in writing, but he said he clearly was doing so under protest. He felt he was under pressure. And then the judge ordered that all the evidence that they had in hand would be returned over to the state so it could make its way to Allen's new defense team. Now, the submission of this transcript was only one of 3 issues that Judge Gull faced a deadline of next Monday to respond to here at the Indiana Supreme Court. The transcript, that one's out of the way. She still needs to respond to 2 other motions. One of those is Rozzi and Baldwin's attempts to be reassigned to the case. And then, of course, those 2 attorneys, before they were dismissed, asked that Judge Gull herself be disqualified from the case. The judge has not responded to either one of those motions. Those motions are due here at the Indiana Supreme Court in a week. Bob and Debbie?